afternoon, everybody. Another rainy day in Texas. It's raining a lot here again, and I think it's supposed to get worse the next couple of days. I just had to come out and do a few errands. So there was a couple of things I wanted to drop by and check out before I head back home. It's been raining just enough the last couple of days that we can't go for a walk. Y'all, the dogs are not happy. I kind of enjoyed the break, but I'm ready for the break to be over, but I don't think that's happening. I don't think the break is happening anytime soon. It's a blessing for this time of year, but usually this time of year everything's brown and crispy. I know all the people that do lawn business, cutting hay, I know they happy because the grass is doing great around here. It's doing awesome. Doing awesome. Those are some pretty crepe myrtles. I don't know what color that is. It's kind of like a winter's day. Been that way for several days, like it's winter time, or when fall first comes. And I was looking at the extended outlook, and I'm gonna tell you, by the end of September around here, we're gonna be around 50 degrees at night, and that's unheard of in September. If that happens, the extended forecast is what it's showing. '50s at night, and I thought, well, that'll be good football weather for, school starts back. Everybody be going to the high school football games, but back years ago in football season, we would take blankets to cover our legs and bring our sweatshirts. It'd be warm when we got there, but before we left, it'd be cold. And I've sat many times through a ball game when my son was in high school, and have to cover up with the rain ponchos. We've sat many nights and laughed and giggled and just getting wet, and then boys just be running and sliding and in the mud and having a good time. The good old days. And all these bumps. We need to redo some of these roads around here. Our local city council meetings are aired on YouTube, and I watch them. I watch them on YouTube, but boy, they ain't said nothing about fixing no roads around here. They surely hadn't. They're talking about building more apartments and that there's not enough housing, and parks, building parks and redoing our parks, which I know is good. Parks are good. There's a lot of people in town that don't have yards and stuff like that. But we need our roads fixed. They're working on one side street. Eclipse Tent. I need to write this lady's phone number down where I can call her. I've been trying to get her phone number all day, and nobody would text me back. So I have her card somewhere at the house, and just saw it the other day. I'm writing this phone number down off this sign. And then we are headed to the hacienda. But I think she was on vacation last week. I got some windows that need to be tinted. She does a really good job. She's done work for me before. She just rented her little building down here and started tinting windows, and boy, she's turned it into a jam up business. I don't know if her husband's a fireman or a policeman, but I think he's one or the other. But I don't remember what. I don't remember what she told me. Y'all, I'm tired. I'm sleepy. It's late. I don't know. It's late in the evening. It's about 7 p.m. It's late in the evening. I kept thinking it might quit raining, but oh no. Oh no, it ain't gonna quit raining. Not right now. They talking about we might get 4 inches. We've had plenty this year. Well, I hope everybody's doing good. I know I got several different things on my prayer list. I'm not going to say what, but when y'all pray, just add my prayer list to y'all's list. The Lord knows what's on it. Several things that I've been asked to pray for the last few days. And my friend Pam's having back surgery, so that's coming up in the next few days. So y'all remember her. Don't forget to pray for America in general. Pray for the election and everybody in law enforcement or any kind of emergency service. Y'all, these people are worked hard these days. Teachers, man, they do not pay teachers enough for what all they have to go through. I thank God a lot that I'm my age, that I've done lived most of my life, and that the way I got to live was not like the way the world is now. I'm so grateful for that. And I'm glad my son and granddaughter got to grow up most of their life seeing the things that they've seen before all this chaotic stuff that we see now is about. I don't just watch the news, but when I'm on YouTube scrolling around, certain videos pop up and you see the title, so you can't help but see what's going on. A lot of them, most of them, I choose not to watch. just very disturbing to me. I just try to keep my days simple. Like I cooked me eggplant and shrimp today. I cook my food and keep my house and go to church and try to feed my mind with positive things. Because if you don't, you're really going to end up in a mess. You know, some people choose to get high or cover their feelings with alcohol or whatever. I'm not one of those people. I just deal, if it's a high stress day or a high anxiety day, or I'm sad or I'm happy or I'm confused or whatever the day brings, I just try to deal with it. Just deal with it. I just pray about it and I just deal with it the best I can. And I'm glad that I'm a strong enough person that I can do that. I try not to bother anybody. Because there's nothing they can do about it anyway. But sometimes it does help to vent to people that don't get angry with you, you know, and judge you. A friend of mine came. Oh, look at those boys are riding their horses to the left. Y'all see them? Two of them riding the horse. I bet it wasn't raining and they started riding and then the rain came back. A friend called yesterday and we went to eat and they wanted to go riding and we went riding for a good while and I enjoyed it tremendously. They just kind of texted out of the blue and said, "You want to meet for lunch?" And my first thought was to say no. And I'm like, yes, I text yes. And they're like, well, I said, but I got to get ready. And they said, well, how about you get dressed and we'll just come by and pick you up. So we sat an hour or so in the restaurant just visiting. It was very nice. And then I said something about, well, if I had my car, I'd take you and show you so-and-so. And they're like, well, let's just go. And then while we were there, they thought of someplace they wanted to go. And then after that, we ended up thinking of something else we wanted to go see. And so the next thing you knew, it was about 4 or 5 hours later. But we had a good time. We had a good time. I enjoyed it a lot. I needed to get out and do something every once in a while. I used to have a lot of friends to do stuff with, but nobody wants to do anything anymore. Or either their health is bad, so that's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. So anyway, I'm back home and I see Brindley and Nugget looking out the window. I told them Mama wouldn't be gone long. I thank the Lord I made it home safe. Y'all be blessed. Know you're loved. Jesus loves you more. And we're going to see y'all in the next video. And thanks for riding along with me.